And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw.
Well, howdy folks, it's Zuluprepper here, and this is my Glock. Oh my god, the gun's just gone off. One of them safety selling moments, I suppose. Got my big knife, got my CB, got my beans. Most importantly, I got me one of them there oozes, because this here is gonna put food on that table. And to main prepper man, got my cup of coffee. Oh, I forgot to tell you, got my baseball cap, got my American flag t-shirt, my lumberjack jacket, and most importantly, I got my second hat, because boys, the government's coming after you at some stage. Well, as you probably tell, really bad American accent there. To all our brothers and their cousins over the other side of the pond, I do apologise for that, and this may be the only apologise you get on this channel, or the apology I should say. Storm Sandy that you've had over there, my heart goes out to you fellas, lads and lassies. Keep your chin up, I'm sure you'll be stronger for it. The experience, both yourselves, your family, and ultimately your communities. Just as main prepper does. Let's have a quick slurp. Yeah, so what's the channel going to be about? It's about UK prepping, from a very basic understanding upwards. I'm no Bear Grylls, or what's the chap called? Ray Mears, that's it, Chubby Ray. Yeah, so I'm not planning on running in the woods and eating bear shit for the rest of my life. My idea is to stop put with my family who I need to protect, which is my main responsibility. I am ex-forces, I'm ex-British Army. I've worked for the United Nations after leaving the British Army, and for a number of security, private security companies, mainly in Africa. Just something I did to pay the wage, really, to keep a roof over my head and pay for fast cars, cold beer and loose women, but you shouldn't tell the alas about that. I'm only kidding about the last part. Yeah, so I'm very basic understanding type of guy. I don't apologise very often. If I upset somebody through something I've said, then I'm sorry, I'm not politically correct. I'm just a normal everyday bloke on the street. I will have a rant now and again about what the government are doing, but the governments all around the world and the banks all around the world are destroying the country anyway, or destroying our various nations. And that's why the tinfoil hat. I don't believe in aliens. I don't believe the aliens are going to come and get me. I don't believe the government's going to come and get me. They're not really bothered. Aliens, I don't know if they exist or not. That's your own personal belief, just as your religious beliefs and understandings are down to yourselves as well. Do I believe there's aliens out there? I don't know. I think it'd be daft for us to just to think that we was anything in the universe, or whatever you want to call it, cosmos or anything. So I'm not really sure. What worries me? Economic collapse, not being able to feed my family or defend them through illness or anything like that. So, but yeah, mainly it is just the economic collapse part that I like to prep towards. Like I said, I'm not into this Mayan theory of the December 2012. I think some bloke just got fed up of tapping on a piece of stone really and thought, right then, Jose, just quit it now, mate. I think you've had enough there. So that's it. The lot man just packed up his chisels and went home for the weekend and couldn't be bothered to start, to come back and finish the job. As most of us blokes really do, we start a job and sometimes don't finish. I have had preps for a number of years, food and stuff like that, communications, really basic stuff. So I'm not, like I said, I'm no Southern prepper. Quick shout out to you, or engineer 755 or 75. Another shout out to you, good lad. You got Demcat. All fair play to you, mate. You come from Alaska, doing your work up there, and then you've been dropped back into a major city, which I believe Flint at one stage was the murder capital of the United States. Main prepper, you've got a big shout out to you, mate. I wish you was one of my instructors when I was, or one of my sergeants or sergeant majors. You seem a fairly switched on, squared away type of bloke. I did finish the army many years ago, and I've spent some time with the Territorial Army, or the American equivalent I'd probably say is National Reserve, which I held a commission for, which I retired my commission 2 or 3 years ago, because I've got other things to be getting on with. I'm a cockroach. There'll be a couple of pictures coming up on somewhere of my Land Rover, and I will do a video basically on what I keep in there for winter preps, because at the moment it's stripped. It hasn't been used all summer, because I've been using my motorbike to get to and from work, which I've enjoyed. I've really enjoyed that, and plus it saved a lot of on the old shekels. So yeah, I'll be repacking the Land Rover and doing winter preps with it, so I'll probably do a series on that. As I've said, I'm a fairly straightforward, practical, down-to-earth type of guy. I'm not into big conspiracy theories or anything like that. So that's it really. Hope to see you again when we come back to the channel. Don't worry, I don't usually have all this, but I've been doing something at work, but you can all come off now. And like I said, there'll be basic channels coming up. I've just got myself some mylar bags as well. I've done some bagging with them for the first time. Before I was just throwing everything into boxes, but I finally bit the bullet and bought some expensive mylar bags, and they are expensive. But if it lasts and I can get a good set of products, basic staples put away, then I can just forget about them and just check them once every 6 months or something. Usual beans. I'm sorry, there's going to be no bullets in this type of show. I've got a couple of little air rifles that me and my little lad use for plinking in the garden and for messing about. But I will be moving towards this will say next year when it comes. Will be communications with me basic ham licence, and going for the shotgun certificate. So I will obviously be telling you how I go on about them. The problem I've had, or the problem I do have, I tend to do things and then think, oh, I wish I'd videoed that. I've got put my own fireplace in, my own wood burner and stuff like that, done with chimney and everything. I took photographs, but I didn't take any videos. And the only reason I took the photographs is because my friend who was helping me at the time said, oh, you want to do it before and after type of thing. So I've got some of them, so I'll be going through that type of thing about the wood burners and everything, which I think are fantastic. And I've also done the clutch on my bug out vehicle, which is the Land Rover Discovery. I've done all that myself. Again, just did it and then thought, oh, it'd have been interesting to take some photographs and video it, but I just tend to get on with things, so I need to start slowing myself down with things like that. So I'm going to leave you now. I'm going to finish my main prepper brew. Hope to all see you again soon. And like I said, I'm not used to this equipment. It's the first time I've ever really started using it. I'm a bit of a technophobe, but I'll get there, like everybody else. I'm just working on a little Samsung D75 camera, which is a little family point and click thing, which I weren't really sure how you could connect them to the two. And then I'll be using like a YouTube webcam direct, because for some reason I can't get my webcam to work on my computer. So it's looking at you. Keep safe. If you can't be safe, just run a bit quicker. See you later. Ta-da.